So I'm gonna be honest with you guys in this video about my thoughts overall on dating. In my last one, if you saw it, I talked about why I haven't been dating. And this video is gonna be kind of just piggybacking essentially off of that. It's just difficult. And I understand that life is difficult. I'm not one of those guys that's gonna complain about everything. I used to be like that. But when I say difficult, I pretty much mean impossible. Like there are plenty of men that are listening to this, I promise you, that have given up and that are okay with being alone forever. And some people are going to think that's crazy, but that's kind of what it's become. It's just incredibly difficult. I'm 27 years old. I've been in one relationship, and I feel like I've been given more of an opportunity than most people. Being tall absolutely matters. It helps you stand out. I'm 6'2". I'm pretty decent looking. Sure, there's things that can improve, but if you're like above average, you think that you get above average results, but then you start to realize, well, being above average is essentially being average. If we're being honest, the guys who aren't struggling are the ones who are towards the top. And this isn't like a black pill type of video. I'm just telling you guys what I've experienced. Girls will leave you for a better guy very quickly. See, all the girls that I've ever wanted, I never got. I'm not kidding. I'm gonna be honest with you. Is I know it sounds depressing, but like even the last girl I was talked to her for months, and I genuinely liked her. She kind of checked all the boxes, but she didn't want to be anything more than just like friends with benefits, right? And there's obviously going to be guys that they prioritize over others, and everyone to this point, well, most girls, 99% of them are talking to multiple people, and if you kind of just slip up or do something that they don't like, they can drop you. I mean, it's different for us. Like people think that women are the romantic ones, but they're not. Like it's the men that are. Like they're the ones that get the flowers, of course, and they're like the lovey-dovey ones, and it's very difficult to be like that dating nowadays. I don't know if any of you guys are like that, but I've always been a romantic guy. It might not seem like it because you just watch a YouTube video. People will watch this video and think they know me off of a couple of videos, which is crazy to think about. But it's like every girl that I've been with has always said that. And I mean, some of them like it, some of them kind of don't. I mean, they'll never tell you they don't like it, but then they ghost you. It's like you'll go on a date with a girl and you think it goes well, and then you just never hear from her again, right? So that's only happened to me once, but I mean, I've gone out with girls and like I didn't see them again, of course, but it just happens and you kind of live with it. But it just put me into a spot in life where I don't know. Like when you look at your money, like okay, I want to make more money, right? You can come up with a plan to do that. You want to better your health, okay? Limit being on social media. Eat healthier, exercise, lift weights 2 to 3 days a week, right? Push pull legs. It's like you want to do this and that. You can do it, but okay, you want to get better at dating. How? Genetically, you're created a certain way. Of course, again, you can do things to be more attractive, but it doesn't help that all that much. And the biggest example of that would be the guys who go to the gym and then they spend a year or 2 years in the gym and then they just sort of think that's gonna all of a sudden get them a bunch of girls, and it typically doesn't. Now, if you go to the gym and you become better at speaking and you make more money and you do everything, obviously, yeah, you're gonna do a lot better. But it's just you can't just do this and that and that. It kind of just comes natural to people, or it doesn't. And the reason I know that is because, well, look at the statistics, look at the people who are doing well and the people who aren't. It's very, very a small amount of people that are crushing it in dating right now. And I don't want to use the internet as an example because I don't think that would be logical. Like if I make a video and then I check the comments and I'm like, here's proof of it, I don't think that doesn't make any sense. But just go around and talk to the people and ask them. Like I know, like I'm 27, like I said, like I'm almost 30 years old. I just turned 27 this month in December. But it's like I don't know anyone personally, that is, absolutely crushing it. And I'm talking about people in my town that I live in now, people that, live back in Texas where I lived for 2 years. It's difficult, man. Even one of my friends who drives a brand new car, nice car, $70,000 car. He's got a good job, man, in a company, and he doesn't. He called me like a month ago and was just telling me, it's like, man, like I don't even know what love feels like anymore. He's like, these girls just want my money, and it sucks. And I was like, I've never heard this guy complain, because typically he was one of the first people I met when I moved to Texas, and he never struggled, I thought, at least, but I guess he did. So, man, it's become to the point where you just don't know what to do about it. And what I've done, because again, I know people are going to spin the narrative and be like, oh, this guy's complaining, but I mean, I just used it to better my life. It's as simple as that. And you look at the results that I've had. I mean, it's been night and day. I mean, I had to move out of my apartment in April. I was struggling on YouTube with content, wasn't making as much money as I was before, and a lot happened as well on top of that. But got out of the relationship a couple of months prior that I was in. My first relationship, it was not a good relationship, terrible friends, and then the money sucked. I mean, of course it did, right? I mean, you have a bad environment around you, you're gonna struggle. It's as simple as that. But I got out of that, took a couple of months off, tried to date over the summer, got played, took a couple more months off, tried talking to this girl for the last few months, and all right, well, she doesn't want to date. Cool. I mean, a guy shouldn't be asking a girl to date. I didn't ask her to be my girlfriend or anything. I just kind of told her what I wanted. I was like, yeah, I mean, I'm not into the casual thing. I don't know about you guys, but I just couldn't care less about casual sex, man. It's not even about religion. It's just stupid to me. Of being real with you, man. Like, sex is supposed to mean something. It's supposed to be like sacred. I mean, I guess it's a part of its religion, but I used to think that was cool. It's like, oh man, but it's like it's just super lame. The older I get, it's like I'm good off of that, bro. It's like I just want to deal with one person. That's how I am. If you guys are different, that's cool too. And she didn't have the same feeling towards that, so we don't talk anymore. And you kind of have to live with it, right? It's as simple as that, man. I mean, the old me would kind of get mad about it, cry about it, not literally cry about it, but just be butthurt about it. But then you just accept it and you move on. And 9 times out of 10, girls that say that to me come back. Like they pretty much always do. The last 3 girls in this year that I liked came back, and I took none of them back because, again, like the better you do in life, the more options you have. But it's like once somebody kind of does you dirty, you should never take them back. And I will say, like, it sounds beautiful on paper, but then you also have to like you kind of have to understand that. I don't know how I want to spin this. I'm acting like I know what I'm about to say, bro. I mean, I wasn't trying to say anything specifically about those girls. It's more so about the girl that I did date treated me amazingly, but I didn't like her as much as those girls. And it was like kind of a cool thing to just reject those girls and things like that. But then it's like, well, I still would have preferred to be with them over the girl that I ended up being with. I know it sounds like really harsh, and I'm very open about that because I've got nothing to hide. Like I don't claim to be perfect. I've made mistakes. I'm sure you guys have made mistakes. People always ask me that, and not in the comments, but people in real life, they're like, "How come you? Why are you so like honest? And why do you like why even admit to this?" And I'm like, "Because I don't really give a shit." To be honest with you, if I did, then I'd hide it. But it's like that's who I am, man. So, but yeah, I mean, the thing that sucks the most for me is you look at the last. Let's just look at the last year, I guess. I mean, having like amazing nights with a girl, and then it means nothing because nothing is like guaranteed in dating. Like you can have a great date with a girl. There was this one girl who I met when I was out one night, and then she came back and we went in the pool and we were kissing and it was awesome. But it was just lust, man. I mean, the next day I was Actually, I think I texted her like I don't know if I texted her the next day or this was over the summer, but I don't know if I texted her the next day or the day after that. But I wanted to meet up with her and get something to eat, right? Because we had already hooked up or whatever. Didn't never heard from her, and then got ghosted by another girl literally a week later that I met at a party. And not the best places to meet girls, but I've got ghosted from girls at the grocery store. Like girls, girls are girls. I mean, at the end of the day, right? So, but it's so difficult for me and so many people to be able to find what they're looking for. And it's just a girl that they think is pretty, that treats them right, that's feminine, and preferably hasn't slept with a bunch of guys. Good luck. It's as simple as that, right? This last girl I was talking to, sorry, I'm so distracted. Somebody spilt beer, I think, on my speaker yesterday, and it's not good. But you would think that it's kind of easy to find someone like that, but it's not. And the last girl that I talked to for the last few months, honestly, checked everything I was looking for, and she opened up to me, and she thought that her opening up to me would make me like her less. And then I was like pretty impressed because she was definitely like light years ahead of a lot of other girls I dealt with. The older girls, I'm not old, but like I'm 27, but like I've never been with a girl older than me besides my ex this year. But all other girls were like 19, 20, 18. This girl's 20. But like what she told me, I was like, wow, this girl's like very mature, and that's why I like talking to her. And I can always tell who's sophisticated and just the way they type and talk to me versus other people. And that's another trait that I like is girls that are smart, like using a semicolon properly and not just texting like how girls be like I'm not they don't have to be grammatically correct when they're texting me, but it's just like actually getting into deep combos, I guess, is kind of the point and things like that, and being intellectual. And this girl has that at her age. And then green eyes, Dominican white, right? It's like, so basically everything that I wanted, but then it's like, okay, this girl is a national treasure, right? So I don't know. I'll be interested to see if this video actually gets views, to be honest with you. I did not read the comments on my last video, and I'm not going to read the comments on this video. I'll be real with you because there's nothing to gain from it. Well, that's not true, because my first video, I got a comment from an elderly woman who said that she found love when she was least expecting it, and that was definitely beautiful and important information. But yeah, I mean, you have to go through 9 people saying, "Oh, look at this clown," I don't read the comments. I don't even know what people say, but I used to. And man, it kills the vibe, bro. It's like you get on the camera and you try to open up and be real, and people fucking, they always got something dumb to say, bro. But yeah, I mean that girl. I mean, I've stopped thinking about her a lot more. And the busier you are, the easier it is. I've been busy, but I had a couple of beers last night with my friends on Christmas, and I came downstairs and I'm like started thinking about her, and then I refollowed her, and she just refollowed me now. I'm not gonna message her though. I mean, to be real with you, but I don't know. Part of me is kind of hoping that she's gonna message me, but like again, never kind of rely on that. And always understand that if it's difficult to get someone to hang out with you or to reciprocate your energy, then they don't like you. Like, hopefully, you guys have been with at least one person that's liked you, and you'll know how easy it is. It is the easiest thing in the world is for a girl to treat you the right way that likes you. If a girl doesn't like you, you're gonna get treated like a fan. You treat her like a celebrity, she's gonna treat you like a fan. That's what someone told me. Shout out to Drake. I don't know if he knows about Swaggy Alt. Forward to this is my fourth Swaggy Alt, man. I'm hoping that this one sticks around, bro. But I don't know, man. Whenever I start to grow an audience, it's just the more followers I get, the more I hate this channel, because people will try to spin it and put it all on you. And yeah, sure, the reason I'm in the position I am now is it's definitely part of me, but it's also it basically is like taking a knife into a gunfight, is like trying to find a good loyal girl nowadays, because especially if you want someone attractive, because everyone wants someone attractive, right? Like the more attractive girl you want, the more people that want her. And if you want those really attractive girls, well, now NFL players, comedians, lawyers, doctors, etc., are going to want them as well. And that actually reminds me of something that I want to talk to you guys about. But I talked for like 15 minutes earlier, and I didn't even look at the footage. I just hated it. I was like, I don't know, man. But this one I think went pretty well. In my next video, I am going to touch upon something that I should have gotten to in this video, but it gives me something to do tomorrow. But yeah, I appreciate you guys, man, for real. Swaggy out 4. Might end up changing the name to my full name, which is Brian Thomas, but we'll see. I'm out, guys.